So I'm here with Rick, and we're looking at Rick's jacket. This is a jacket that Rick had embroidered with the Ironman frisbee size patch, probably around 88, 89?
Yes. Some of us had jackets and others didn't bother doing it.
Yeah.
I saw other people doing it and I thought it was a cool thing to do, so I had one made up.
And so SKW, is that Stalk Kill Win? Or
Yes. Stalk Kill Win.
Stalk Kill Win. People have said Shoot Kill Win, but
We changed it later to Shoot Kill Win.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that was our chant before the games.
Gotcha. So you are pictured holding this jacket in your team photo for the 1990 Line of Sight Masters for the 5-man.
Yes, our first national tournament that we took first place.
Awesome. And you guys were using a mix of Bushmasters, Snipers, and Hurricanes, or just Bushmasters and Hurricanes?
Probably Bushmasters and Hurricanes, yes.
Bushmasters and Hurricanes. And
We had 3 Hurricanes on the 5-man team.
who was using them?
Carpet Bob, Bob Long, and myself.
Cool, cool. And this would have been October of 1990. So the Hurricane would have been out for, I guess, 10 months. It would have been used in tournaments for 10 months by that time. Do you remember the first time you saw a Hurricane?
Yes,
What?
I do.
Do you remember the tournament?
I was getting shot at.
Yeah.
We had a team practice against the Dogs of War. And, a lot of Palmer's team had them at
Yeah.
the time, and
Yeah.
that was the first time I ever saw a rope of paint coming at me.
Because I know you guys played in the January 1990 Paintball Sam's Predator Cup. Was this before that or after that?
It was probably in early 90.
Yeah, so probably right around that time. Cool. So looking at this jacket, you also have multiple patches on it. A couple notable ones would be the Big Apple Open. Is that what this is? The Air Pistol Open in New York, in Newburgh, New York.
Yes.
You guys traveled
Jerry
to that.
Bronze.
Jerry Bronze. This was before the World Cup. He had this event.
Yes.
And you traveled to it.
15-man event, yeah.
It was 12 gram only, right?
I believe it was, yes.
Yeah. And you traveled there with the Ironman team. Glenn Palmer said he went with you guys that time.
Yes.
Do you remember how you did?
No, I don't.
Wasn't a notable finish.
No, we didn't.
Cool. Was that one of your first big events to travel to?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes it was, yeah.
And then I thought this might be a Tomcat patch, but it might not be. You also traveled to this event, which would have been later in 1988. This would have been probably October, around October, September, October, because this would have been around the same time probably as the Line of Sight Masters the next year, which would have been October. So this would have been probably the next big event that you traveled to. What do you think?
Not really sure. Too long ago.
So you also have the Lone Star Open, which was the first event where you guys used the autococker.
Yes.
Did you play with an autococker at that event, or were you using something else?
I was using an Illustrator.
Illustrator would have been out, yeah. So you could have been using Illustrator.
Pretty sure I was.
Yeah, gotcha. A lot of the other players went down, but you probably were fine with your F1 Illustrator.
Yes.
You have the Gravediggers patch, and they were out of somewhere in the Northeast.
Yes. They were New England.
New England.
I'm not sure what state.
Cool, cool. Got your View Loader patch. You got your Field Games patch right here, which is pretty rad. What do you remember about Field Games?
Well, Field Games was run by Gilbert Castillo.
And where were they located?
Well, he had a few fields here in Northern California.
Yeah.
He had one in Gardnerville, too.
Oh, because he the one that ran the Gardnerville event that you guys did? That was the
Anything Goes event.
Anything Goes event.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see, on the back here you have the Western Classic Field Patrol Games patch, which I don't think I've seen before. Was that a Great Western series, or was that just another event that Gil Castillo did?
It wasn't Great Western. It
Gotcha.
was another event, yeah.
Yeah, just one that Gil Castillo probably did. You got the 1990 Masters tournament. Also, we didn't really point it out, but this would have been the patch for the event where you guys took first in the 5-man. Right
Yes.
here, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool, cool. And then going back here, you got your Palmer's patch, Wolfpack, you got Bay City Open. Do you remember how you guys did there? Any significant
we won.
memories? Yeah.
We won.
Cool.
Bay City. That was our home field.
Yeah, I guess so. That was at Mare Island, right?
Yeah, Mare Island.
You have the Team Ironmen California State Champions North versus South event. Oh, and you were multiple champs from 88, 89, and 90.
Yeah, there was a workup tournament
Yeah.
to see who would get to play in that.
Oh.
The best teams from Northern California were going to play the best teams from Southern California.
Huh. Cool. Do you remember who you faced off against? And was it like all of North versus South, or was it like the actual teams taking place in a tournament?
It was the teams that were playing together.
Okay, so you played with like probably
2 or 3 teams.
Constant Pursuit maybe, and probably also this would be
Strike Force.
Strike Force, Clayton's team and Marty's team, right? They played on Strike Force?
Yeah.
Cool. You have National Gun Sports, which was in GS, which was Ken Kessler's company, and they made the Savage Pump. You got your Nashville paintball games, which I guess might have been where Jim Lively was holding the Masters.
Yes.
You got your Paintball Hill, Paintball Sniper. What'd you say?
Hermitage
Landing.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you got your Direct Connect. And then over here, Dogs of War. I guess this is the early Dogs of War patch.
Yep.
The ones that I've seen multiple times are typically different than this. So it's cool to see one of these.
Yeah, that's one of the original patches.
Did you play on the Dogs of War?
I did.
You did. And was that while you were playing on the Ironman, or was it
Yeah, we would, yeah.
when they didn't have enough and the Ironmen weren't competing, you would go and play with them, guess with them, and play with them?
Exactly.
Cool. Awesome. Phantom, IPPA, and you've got just your Ironman badge right there. Awesome. Very cool. Thanks, Rick. Try it on.
Yeah, I think I gained a few pounds since this bad boy.
Yeah, still fits okay.
Yeah, it fits
A little tight.
A little tight and uncomfortable.
Yeah. Rad. Cool. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.